Good morning, it's Nick from Nick's Handmade Crochet, and I'm just sitting out in the sun having my morning coffee, beanie on because I've got terrible bed hair this morning, and just my mid-season poncho which I made with Karen cotton cakes, and the pattern was on YouTube from Stephanie Z. I'm really excited today because I'm getting a yarn delivery, and of course everyone gets excited when they get new yarn. Of course I am buying from Bendigo Woollen Mills. Again, it just seems to be my favourite go-to place at the moment. So yeah, they just brought out a new yarn which is very similar to the prism that I buy. I believe the way the colours look, so I'm really excited to see how that comes up. And yeah, I needed some more white and cream yarn, and I had a look at the spotlight sales, and I thought, you know, they do have some Australian wools, and they sell them in 50 gram or 100 gram balls, but even on sale, Bendigo Woollen Mills luxury, it's still under $20. You get 400 meters, so I just keep going back to that. Anyway, I've just been in a mode of making beanies at the moment. I just found a new YouTube video, and then couldn't help myself and bought the pattern. It was on sale under $10. It's houndstooth pattern, so I'm just experimenting with some colorways and trying to move away from using the white, although it just looks so fantastic with the white and the contrasting color. So I'll pop up a couple of those beanies that I've done just to show you what I've been up to lately. So as always, have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Happy crocheting. Bye. So my package arrived and I'm opening it up now, so let's have a look. So just to show you, this is the prism that I buy. It has some various colours. It's a Bendigo Woollen Mills prism, as I said. It's 100% wool, made here in Australia. You can put this in the machine, a gentle wash or hand wash, of course. It's a 200 gram ball and there's 400 meters. So yeah, I really love working with this yarn. But inside this package, let's have a look. Okay, so this is the new Whimsy I saw. It's just for something slightly different. So I've just got a few colours. Oh, that feels so nice and soft. That's beautiful. So Whimsy, sorry, that's probably backwards for you. It's a 100 gram ball and there's 350 meters, so that's pretty good value. You can machine wash gently as well, so that's a bonus. I picked this, and I don't know if you can see, but it does have a little bit of a sparkle through it. It's just some lurex just to give it a bit of bling, so it'd be interesting to see how that works up. So this colorway is Titania, shade 2480. So I've got 4 of those. Oh, this is nice. So this has got some green in it and a bit of purple. I'm not sure how the colourway will go once I unravel it, because yeah, you never know. So this colour is Rainbow Sparkle, shade 2482. I'll just have to check on what the price was per ball for this, but you know, for 350 meters in a 100 gram ball is great, because a lot of yarns, like say for example, if you get a 50 gram ball, you might only get 95 meters, and I'm talking about 8 ply, not any other. So you've got to look at not just the grammage, the weight of the ball, but the ply. So I was talking about, you know, 8 ply. All right, so that's all rainbow sparkle. Or I like this one. This one looks beautiful. Oh, how beautiful is this blue? And of course, I love blue. I love blue. This one is Marina Jewel, shade 2485. Oh, it is so soft. It is just beautiful, and just a little bit of sparkle in that. As I said, I don't know if you can see the tiny bit of lurex. So there's slightly, oops, sorry, that's my washing there. Let's move that out of the way. That is really lovely. Oh, and this one is just a darker blue, so you could probably mix and match that. So this one's Aurora, shade 2487. So it's so soft and squishy. I am loving just feeling that. So hopefully it's just going to be as gorgeous to crochet with. So yeah, that's my arrival of my Bendigo Woollen Mills yarn today. So I'm really happy with my new little find. Okay, so I will take some photos of the beanies, as I said, of what I've been working with. And I didn't mention the YouTube channel or the pattern, so I will also pop that up when I put up the pictures of the hats as well. And even though I've brushed my hair, trying to look reasonably not so feral, yeah, my hair is just a bit wispy. Must be just, you know, that's the beauty of aging. All my little grey wisps. Anyway, that's all for now. I'll see you soon. Bye. All right, so these are 2 hats that I've made with Bendigo Woollen Mills, and the one on the right I've used for the brim copper, and then for the contrast I have used Outback. Now I had 1 ball left of that and they're out of stock of that colour, so I just thought, oh, I'll use that. And on the one on the left, I've used Outback for the brim, Outback throughout the hat, and then the white. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. And as I said, I like the white just looks so amazing. So that's those hats. Now this one, I've used some Outback for the brim, white, and then the copper as a contrast to the white. That one is the extra large size. This one is a sort of 3-month size. Now this isn't with Bendigo Woollen Mills. This is just with another yarn, of course, I wanted to try, which I bought a little while ago. It's the Peyton's Eleonora. It's made in Italy. It has 33% extra fine merino, 33% wool, 28% cotton, and 6% nylon. Even though it's like an 8 ply, it's finer than the Bendigo Woollen Mills 8 ply. So yeah, it's quite lovely. And it, I think I'll make, you know, like the smaller, the beanies with that hat, and it, obviously the it contrasts, the shade changes. So that was really nice. And the beanie that I'm working on, sorry, this beanie. This colour is slate, so it's not quite grey, not blue, not black, but it's working up beautifully, and it's such a soft yarn, this luxury Bendigo Woollen Mills. You know, it's Australian wool and it's made in Australia, as opposed to some of the other Australian wools. They're then processed and made in Italy or China or India. So, you know, look, there's plenty of Australian wools, but, you know, the yarn colours and it probably processed overseas. So I do like supporting Bendigo Woollen Mills. I mean, I think the cleaning process is done overseas of the yarn, the raw yarn, but it comes back here and it's dyed and rolled in their factory. So yeah, I like it. I mean, there's plenty of hand dyers and things, but I think for the value, for, you know, if I want to make some gifts or try and sell my products, I like a good quality wool. In saying that, not everyone likes wool, but I have sort of moved away from the 100% acrylics at the moment. Anyway, that's just my own personal choice. And this hat for the pattern is from Brianna K Designs. She's got a fantastic YouTube channel and lots of patterns on Ravelry and Etsy. The brim's made with a 4mm hook, and then the body of the pattern is with a 4.5, so it comes up quite closely to the measurements that she's given, and I've done a little gauge swatch. So that's pretty much it for me at the moment. So enjoy. I did forget to mention that the white that I used was from Pepin 8, which is from Fiddlesticks. It is a beautiful Australian fine merino wool as well. I had this in my stash for a while, but it's just a beautiful Fiddlesticks. Excuse me. Fiddlesticks have beautiful yarns. I love their wools. It's a little bit pricier, so if I had a particular project that I wanted to do, especially, you know, for a baby or a young child, I would probably buy that. But in terms of, you know, if I wanted a bigger volume of yarn, yeah, the Bendigo Woollen Mills is a bit better priced for the you know, the meterage and the weight that you get. Anyway, so, and both these hats were made with the same one ball, and I still got some left of that, oops, sorry, the Peyton's Eleonora. So you can see, you know, how the colours change, so you can get a couple of different coloured hats. As I said, these are only about 3 month size. So in the 50 gram ball, there's 225 meters. So, you know, you're going to get at least, I'd say close to 3 sort of baby hats from that with this particular pattern. Anyway, and I can't remember how much that was, but anyway, yeah, I do like Peyton's brand yarn as well. All right, that's it.